Taxman here. We're now on episode 7 of my game with the Old Crow Balthazor. We're playing Strategic Command, War in Europe with the Lothos's Total Realism project. And we should be in first week of November. I think it'd be about November 8th of 1939. This is another phony war turn. Unfortunately, the way the game's set up, there are a bunch of these to get through before the excitement starts at the end of next April. Or this coming April. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he's done. Probably nothing. Nothing but move his subs around. It'll be interesting to see where those guys were. Oh, is he going to bump into me? That would be nice. Yes! Oh, you're going to pay, Mr. Sub. If I can find you. Or I'm going to keep these destroyers going home to get repaired. Finland, access 8%. Okay, that's fine. He can work on Finland all he wants. I've got the Russian engineers. Take a look at that in a minute. It says, is there anything left in? I wrote, is there anything left in Italy? Maybe the BEF will go south. We hear the weather's nice on the Med. It says Italy's stuffed with eager black shirts. Why are you asking, Winston? Make sure I get the appropriate term. It's not actually Ethiopia yet. It's Abyssinia. And olives. All right, so let's do Russia first. I got the second engineer. This guy's still working here. November 12th. Yeah, I was right. It's November 8th. Before I armored up around Rostov, and I still might do that, but I think I want to start over here in front of Moscow. We'll start up here. Oh, new units, sorry. Yeah, even though there's a forest here, there's still a strong advantage to put a fort. In TRP, I wouldn't do this sort of thing in the base game, but in TRP, the defensive factors stack. So, in addition to that, the difference between 3 fortification and 4 fortification is if a unit moves into the hex, it gets half the fortification value rounded down. So if it moves into a forest, it will get 1 to start with and need 2 turns to get up to, sitting there to get full fortification. When there's a fort in the hex, it's the maximum value is a 4. So a unit moving into the fort will get, we'll get 2 to start with. So I'm going to build, I don't know if I'm going to go in front of Vyazma, but I'm going to go here, here, probably here, here, and then down along this line, make this very tough to pop through, and maybe past Tula Demilov, and then build second line in this area here. And when this guy's done up through here, then we're going to fortify some around Leningrad. We're not going to do forward. We're going to just do in the swamp around here, and then up in here and over here. This may mean I'm not going to get to do what I've done in the past and fortify around Rostov, which I still think is a pretty good idea. There's a lot of, this is a key hex. You really can't get into the Caucasus without Rostov, and it's really difficult to get to Stalingrad without anchoring this corner. So fortifying up around here and then behind this river, and it just makes it a lot harder. So we'll see how far he gets and where he pushes, but Leningrad is the hardest one to keep if the Axis really want to take it. But there's a lot of marsh the swamp and marsh is different in this game than it is in the base game. You can get up to 3 fortifications in here, which can make things very, very difficult. Tanks still are bad attacking into or out of swamps, but they're not as bad defensively in the swamps if they can sit there and fortify up. And sometimes it's the only thing with punch to get through things. But we're going to make it a little, still want to make it tougher to take Leningrad. It's still expected to fall. But what we don't want is I don't want to lose Leningrad and all of this, and just basically, particularly Tikhvin and Volkhov, because you don't want, because it means that almost you have to have chained headquarters to push through here and counterattack. And then it also, if this goes down, then all this is shot, and then you're defending up in here to keep the convoy line, or the Murmansk convoy line open. All right, so do I have anything left to move? I don't think Russia's got anything they need to move. No. Fine. Yeah. Get him closer. I'm going to put both these AA units in this area to help protect the planes. Everything else is easy for the Germans to get and smash up. These planes are a little harder to get at, and you really can't hit them with ground units if you just put a few cheap units in front of them. And so Germany is then left with either trying to destroy those planes with their planes, or sometimes I've seen them land invasions back behind Riga to get at them too, but that can be blockable as well. So okay, Russia's done. Let's move our slow walking garrisons. Yeah, with all that stuff he's sending to Abyssinia, I'm gonna need to build a decent army up there, and I definitely want to. I'm gonna have to eat the cost to put garrisons in Aden and the Seychelles. All right, so that's that stuff. Okay, what are you? You're up high enough. I will unground you in case he wants to start bombing my mines over here. Let's go check France's purchases. Oh, I was talking over the displays too much, and I wanted to go over and double check what I got in research last turn. So I only got the 2. I thought I got another one. Maybe I missed it. Or maybe there was something else. Maybe it was a not important thing. So yes, the UK got a bump in infantry weapons. That's very good. very useful. And the U.S. got infantry warfare bump, which really is kind of, I won't say it's meaningless, but it doesn't, it's not, it's something that would complete before the U.S. is going to be at war anyway. So it doesn't, it's not, it's nice, but it's a nice and, you know, smile and say it's nice kind of way. Check diplomacy. I don't, yeah, nothing fired for me. I still want Saudi to get my money going. I don't want Iraq to stop sending their funds. All right, so we're just down to, we'll do France, and then we'll move the British fleet and look for that sub or head home. So with France, we want anti-tank. We don't have enough for the elite infantry. We'll buy the anti-tank this turn. So that's what we've got coming in. We have all the fighters built. I only got 3 fighters. Two here and 1 on the board. Yeah, already bought it. Okay, so. All right. All right, this is, I would go hunt that sub. And I kind of want to, but I'm down to, well, not too bad on supply, but even if I find him, there's storms out here. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole lot of damage to it. Well, let's just see if he's really close by or not. Oh, there's there's a different sub. Hello, Mr. Sub. Push you off. Oh, well, there's the other guy. Of course. Yeah, storms are the bane of my existence. It's one of the reasons why I like sticking carriers in the med. You don't get nearly as many storms. All right, where far out can we go and not very? Can you come up and... Nope. All right, well, let's just boot scoot back. Forgot to move him last turn. He's going to go down here to the med, help scout the path so I can ship. I can ship my ground units through there, hopefully safely, not running any Italian surprises or German subs that can sneak in there as well. Okay, so. All right, I think that's... Oh, you. Where do we want to send you? Let's You know what? I'm going to keep one back in case he wants to sneak around and do stuff off the Canadian coast. I do need... It's on the list. It's on the list, but I'm going to build a bunch of destroyers and the extra light carriers. But first we have to get our research all going. So 340. So I can't do heavy bombers and ground attack weapons. But I could do, let's do one. And we'll start on amphib. And we'll just plink up a little bit of repair. I mean, this is not really optimal doing that. And the optimal thing, even though, it is doing it one at a time, but I just want to make sure I get it done. And the optimal thing is to get your units bought first. So we'll save the other money. I could send this. I might just buy, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to send the Belfast one all the way around to Seychelles and stuff or not. The U.S. has got 74, so they don't have anything to spend on. I could. This one's way behind, so I'm going to at least start buying him up a little bit. There's a lot of French units that need to be bought before everything gets repaired. I don't mind spending a few extra points here or there to fast repair them, as opposed to one turn at a time repair them. That also, it costs a few extra MPP, but once they get up to full, they'll get their morale raised a lot faster than doing it the slow way. Anyway, so let's hit the intern button. Let's see if we give it anything. Okay, the engineer is complete. I got to remember that so I can keep moving them down the line. U.S. gets, and there's another one that doesn't really matter. Armored warfare for U.S. Aerial war also doesn't really matter. Oh, that was okay, whatever. Well, no sub damage this time, so that's good. All right. So now my advice for those that die is declare the pennies on your eyes. Taxman out.